What does it mean to be traumatized? I think when you first think about the word trauma, it's oftentimes associated with things that have a profound impact on your life. An event that's so life-changing that it alters who you are as a person, and a burden that you carry with you for a very, very long time. But in reality, all of us have trauma. Maybe not to the extent that's depicted in this game, but trauma nonetheless. The most difficult part of it, however, is trying to figure out what that is and how to move on.
Let's talk about Omori. Omori is a game about Sunny, our protagonist, whom after the suicide of his sister Mari has become a shut-in. He hasn't left the house in over 4 years and has yet to come to terms with the death of his sister. As we progress throughout the game, we come to understand the different worlds that we are in. One rooted in reality, a world in which Mari has passed away but life continues, and a fantasy world, Headspace, where Sunny and his friends are all young again and Mari is alive. Headspace is representative of one's subconscious, a world where you get to decide what will or will not happen. It's an escape from reality as you live in your fantasy world devoid of any attachment, but sooner or later, you'll have to face the real world. Sooner or later, you'll have to wake up. And that feeling of waking up sucks. Not just only speaking from experience, but in the game, Headspace is depicted with such vibrant colors. The bright and colorful purples, blues, and greens, yet it contrasts so much with us being the only thing in black and white. This world is a fabrication of what's inside Sunny's mind, and still, even in his own mind, he doesn't believe himself to be worthy of love or forgiveness, which is why in this world, he is depicted without color.
And that's so difficult. How do you forgive yourself? How do you wake up every day and not hate yourself? Not hate yourself for who you are or what you've done.
Eventually, throughout the game, we figure out that Sunny was actually the one responsible for Mari's death. Sunny killed Mari, and for the past 4 years, he has created a barricade so as to forget about it. But oftentimes, that's not enough. You can never really forget trauma. It lives with you. For as long as you hide, it'll be with you. Maybe not all the time, but it'll be there, lurking in the back of your mind.
As much as I like my parents, it's without doubt that they are the reasoning for a lot of the issues that I've had in my life. I'm not here to blame them, and neither should you, but I do think it's fair to look back and see what they've done to make me who I am today. It's weird as well because I've lived a lot of my life without ever understanding the trauma that's brought me here. You know, like those jokes about Asian parents with their expectations of you becoming a doctor, or how they never actually ever say, I love you, you just have to know that they do? Well, I've come to realize that a lot of my habits and behaviors are because of them, because of what they've done. Yet, even so, I still care about them. Even right now, as I'm talking about this, I find it so difficult to use the word love. I find it so hard to say, I love my parents, because, like, what does that even mean?
Eventually, at the very end of the game, Sunny has to confront his friends. He now chooses to free himself from the burden and tells his friends that he was the one who killed Mari, that Mari didn't die by suicide. The game ends without us ever finding out the reactions of his friends. We get to stare out a car window as the credits roll, but now Sunny is free. He is no longer bound by his trauma, because for the first time in his life, he chose to confront it.
So, how do you become better? I don't know. I'm not a psychiatrist, and I don't think it's fair for me to teach you how to be better when I myself am far from it. I just wanted to talk about how this game has made me feel and how much introspection this game has done for me. So, let me ask you this. When was the last time that you cried?